Hey everyone, this is your host Khushi Avasti and you are watching The Startup Story. Guess who's with us here today? So joining us today, we have with us Dr. Abhishek Bhandari, a Web3 blockchain expert who has trained over thousands of people and built a multi-million-dollar company. As the co-founder of Crypque, he's driving innovations in crypto blockchain technology. An early adopter of cryptocurrency, he founded one of India's largest Bitcoin mining farms in 2016 and has been recognized with multi-awards, including honors from Nitin Gadkari, Anurag Thakur, and Maricom. We are so excited to have you here today, sir. But before we start with our conversation, I would love to know from your mouth, how are you feeling today?
I'm so happy to be here, and I always feel excited when I want to talk, when I get an opportunity to talk about cryptocurrencies.
Sir, as you know that crypto is always making headlines these days with all these ups and downs. It is still leading in the market. What do you think? Will it exist in the market in the future as well? Will it be leading, or what would it be?
Yeah, absolutely. See, I've been in this space for around 11 years, and when I started at that time also, people were very curious that what's going to happen in this space, as it's a decentralized market, and at the early years none of the government was supporting cryptocurrency, but now every government, they've started working on the compliance infrastructure. Big corporations, they've started involving themselves in crypto space. They've started adopting the technology, which is blockchain, of course. And see, cryptocurrency, when we talk about the currency part of it, it is linked with blockchain, and blockchain gets the fuel through the currency which is being used in that blockchain ecosystem. Like if we talk about Bitcoin, so Bitcoin have a separate blockchain. Ethereum got a separate blockchain. So these currencies on these blockchains, these help in fueling the ecosystem of that particular blockchain itself. So yes, of course, as we move ahead, as the use cases are going to grow, the compliances are going to be better for an investor to be part of this industry. I see this industry still at the very initial stage. So it's got a very long future ahead, very long future.
So many people out there don't know much about what blockchain is. Can you please elaborate?
So in just very simple terms, it is just the blocks of data linked with each other in the form of chain. So that's how it got its name, blockchain. So whatever data we have on internet, it has to be stored on some server or on some computer. So the transactions which are happening in cryptocurrency ecosystem, all these transactions form data block, and then all that blocks are linked with each other in the form of chain, and that's why it is known as blockchain. And being a decentralized ecosystem, anybody can participate to make sure that this blockchain works efficiently. So you can also connect your computer, you can also connect your server and be part of the blockchain transaction verification process, which is known as mining. What people understand that Bitcoin mining or Ethereum mining. So it is simply that a server verifying all the transactions in the form of cryptocurrency which is happening on the blockchain, and all this data is connected with each other in the form of blocks. So that is why it is called blockchain.
You just talked about the participation, and you just said that I can also do. But what about the people who belong to the rural areas or the remote areas who don't have access and the knowledge about crypto, how they can proceed?
See, mining is altogether different, but being a user in cryptocurrency, anybody can be part of it. If you have access to internet, which everybody does nowadays, even in the remote areas. So if you have access to the internet, you can use cryptocurrency, you can do transactions in cryptocurrency, you can trade cryptocurrency. And if we talk about numbers, India right now is the leading crypto user in the world, right? After us, it's US. So everybody right now in India, they are most of them, they are aware of cryptocurrency, but the challenge is people don't tend to learn before investing into it. They just follow the trend, they follow Twitter, they follow influencer, and without having a fundamental knowledge of how to invest into this market, they start putting in money. So that's what we at our ecosystem at Crypque we try to do. We've been organizing many education events across India, out of India, and recently I was in Goa. We had a big event in Goa of around 1,000 people who came there to understand about cryptocurrency, how they can participate into it, how they can trade, how they can reduce their risk. So we've been doing focusing on the education part most, because that's where any investor, not just in cryptocurrency, may it be share market, may it be forex, may it be any of the trading markets. If you don't understand the market, don't understand the fundamentals, the most chances are you're going to lose your money.
You just have trained around thousands of people about crypto and blockchain.
Yes.
So for the people who are very new to this thing, what advice you can give to them to indulge into it and how they can avoid the risks?
See, first of all, everybody should understand the main thing for the basics of this industry, and how I start is tell them about how money works. So first of all, we need to understand how money works, and that's then it will be better to understand how cryptocurrencies are working. So eventually, if you go in the past, earlier people were trading in currencies like gold, silver, metal coins, and leather coins, salt, other many form of currencies were being used. So when paper money came into picture, the idea was that it was hard for people to carry gold. So that's when government started printing money, keeping gold as a reserve, and against the similar value, they used to print money in the market. But in 1970s, when we were having World War II, at that time the currency requirement of the government were more, and they did not had that gold reserve. So that's when they removed. There was a logic known as gold standard that every country was following, but US removed that. That from now onwards, government can print as much as money they want, depending on what kind of financial situation the country is in. And that's how they started printing huge money, huge excess supplies in the market. And since then, people have been seeing the inflation word, which normally we use mehengai dar, but inflation is basically things are not getting expensive. The value of our money is decreasing every day, right? So if I had 1 lakh rupees 10 years back, at that time I was able to buy more things, but with similar 1 lakh rupee, I'm able to buy less things today. So the value of money is depreciating because the governments are printing new money every year. You will be shocked to know that in last 4 to 5 years, if we talk about the total supply right now, which is available in the market only of US dollar, 60% of that supply came into the market in last 5 years. Right, so that means that many dollars are being printed out there in the market, and this kind of economy have started creating a debt bubble on all the countries. When we talk about all the developed countries, if you see at the numbers, they are on the top list of having a debt from the World Bank, right? That means they are taking the debt, and economies are running on debts, that the huge debt, and that pressure is ultimately on the citizen of that particular country. So cryptocurrency, when you want to understand cryptocurrency, you first of all need to understand how the money is working right now. And how I got interested to know more about cryptocurrency, I compared cryptocurrency with gold. Why gold have been in the global market for so many years, that gold is trusted not just in India, it's trusted all across the world, as the best form of asset. So gold is a decentralized currency or asset class, you can say. Gold is limited in supply. Gold has got multiple use cases. That's how I compared Bitcoin with gold. When I got into this market, Bitcoin got limited supply. Bitcoin is a decentralized asset or currency right now. Bitcoin is used for multiple things, as a mode of payment, as a store of value, right? And as we are growing, internet access is growing everywhere in the world, and people earlier who are just into doing local trades, now we are doing international trades. People sitting in India, they are trading with people in US. Sitting in US, they are trading with people in China. China people are trading with Australian people. So for global trades, you need to have global currencies. Right, and that's how cryptocurrency came into picture, removing the third party from the existence. Right now, if we talk about any payment solution, let it be Paytm, Google Pay, or through a bank or PayPal or whatever payment solutions we have, we always have a third party in the picture. Right, banks are verifying our transactions. Bank is taking control over our money. Let's say if we are doing a transaction through Paytm, so Paytm is a third party who's managing the ledger for you and me.
Yeah.
Right? But in cryptocurrency, all these things are being managed through the technology which is known as blockchain.
Okay.
So removing the third party from the picture, it made the whole thing more, trustable, decentralized, and none of the person can make any changes in the blockchain once it is executed. Nobody can change the code of the blockchain by themselves. That is why people are feeling more secure in this kind of new money, or the youth especially. They understand the technology and they know the kind of payment infrastructure which was already there in the market, it is not going to be there forever. If we talk about any of the fiat currency, let it be Indian rupees, US dollar, yuan, pound, all countries have their own currencies which are known as fiat currency.
Yeah.
Fiat itself means it does not have any any value at the back, right? It does not have any value. It's just a promissory note that a central bank is making, that yes, you are liable. Yes. So all the fiat currencies have gone to the value of zero in the past as well. So this is going to happen in the future. So cryptocurrencies are going to stay because we are moving towards an era where everything is going to be digitalized, right? Today, if we talk about, our time, we got connected with all these gadgets very later in our age. But right now, if we see, the kids who are just, 6 months, 5 months, they are getting connected to all
have more knowledge than us.
Yes, more knowledge than us, right? And they are getting connected to all this digital world much faster. And that is why this industry is growing really fast, because we are in information age. People tend to consume information a lot now these days. And one thing more, the young generation, they don't want things to be controlled. And cryptocurrency give access to people to not to have control over the money that they own. Right. So this is, I think, if you want to understand cryptocurrency, you need to understand the complete logic, that how money is working in the market, what was the background of the money, and where we are heading towards the future when we talk about cryptocurrency.
So we can say that the loopholes which were existing in the market before has been broke by the crypto.
Yes, we can say that absolutely. And for if I look at it, cryptocurrency right now is one of the best form of money after gold. Right? Gold have its limitation that you cannot carry gold if you want to do a trade. But with cryptocurrency, you just click and the transaction happens in seconds, right? And you can do transaction globally. Right, and that is something. Gold, of course, still there is, when we talk about, it's limited in supply, but still we don't know how much gold can be digged out of through mining.
Yeah.
But in cryptocurrency, the numbers are fixed. If I talk about Bitcoin, there will be only 2 crore and 10 lakh Bitcoins ever. That's fixed. Nobody can change that, right? But if we talk about any other assets which are available in the market, or which we extract out of nature, still we don't know how much still is available out there in the recently, I think in Pakistan as well, they found some huge gold reserves. So whenever that happens, supply increases, demand is still that much, the value starts falling down. But in case of cryptocurrency, the demands are increasing every day, but the number is fixed, which cannot be changed. That's why the prices will keep on going up and up.
People out there have different perception for crypto.
Yeah.
What statement that you can spot on to change their thinking?
See, it's just one simple thing. People want to invest and make money, but they don't want to learn. So that is something I always emphasize on. If you want to participate in any of the industries, let it be crypto, share market, real estate, whatever, you need to understand the basic fundamentals of that market. And you should always take the risk which you can afford. What people does is, when they start seeing, oh, the market is going up, now there is certain we use this statement a lot, na lalach karna hai, na lalach bechna hai. So this is what people believe in. When they start seeing any of the industries making big money, they get into that state, they start taking loan from people and start investing into that. They start investing their savings that they have done for any of their, let's say, studies or whatever medical emergency money, they start putting it into the market, and they start making the calculations. Okay, Today, let's say in the market, it's saying if I put in 1 lakh rupees, it will become 10 lakh rupees. No, because influencers, they throw big numbers in social media, what I've seen.
That's actually the mentality of the people, no?
Yeah, that cannot be changed. But yeah, the only thing that they should focus on is they need to understand the logic, the fundamentals when we talk about cryptocurrency, and there are multiple data which are available nowadays, which was not available back when I started. So there is a very nice website by the name of CoinMarketCap.
Okay.
Right there, it's an application as well. It's a website as well. So on that particular website, you can go and you can inquire. You can get the access to all the information of any particular coin, how many coins are being mined, how many transactions are happening, how much volume is happening, on how many exchanges it is being traded, what is the logic, what is the use case of that particular cryptocurrency. So if there are use cases, if there is a demand being created around that currency, it is tend to grow, because supply is limited, demand is growing. And of course, the basic thing is you need to get your facts right, get your fundamentals right about the industry, learn, only then invest.
So there's a talk about how much energy does the blockchain uses. What's your take on it, and how can it be more eco-friendly? Can you please help us, our audience, with this?
Sure. So already people involved in cryptocurrency space, they've been working a lot on making sure that we make more sustainable solutions around it. Major Bitcoin or cryptocurrency mining setups, which were in China, in US, they have migrated or shifted to places like Iceland, where they can in the cold temperature they can use hydroelectricity, they can create electricity from natural sources. So this is already happening in this space. People are working on it. Big shots like Elon Musk who are working on space and all the other things. So solar consumption, recently we have our setup in Dubai as well. So Dubai is right now working on one of the biggest solar park in the world, right? And they are giving space, and they are inviting all the crypto enthusiasts to Dubai so that they can use that sustainable energy to run all the mining operations. So the countries which are supporting cryptocurrency idea right now, they are also working on to create sustainable form of energies which can fuel the mining process of cryptocurrency.
So can we say that yes, the blockchain is eco-friendly and is not going to harm the world?
No, it's not going to harm the world, of course. See, anything right now, we are using these lights, we are using other a lot of things which consume energy. So when we talk about cryptocurrency mining, it does consume energy, which any of the servers or any of the electricity thing would do. But yes, to make it more sustainable, everybody who's involved in cryptocurrency mining space, they are working on the solutions where the consumption of the energy can be reduced, and whatever energy they're using, it should be eco-friendly and sustainable.
So many big companies like Tesla and PayPal have adopted the crypto. So what do you think, that there are many companies, big companies and investors that are going to adopt these technologies, and what are the challenges that they can cause?
See, absolutely. Big corporations have started adopting cryptocurrency. There were few top tech entrepreneurs who were supporting cryptocurrency earlier as well. But if I talk about Indian ecosystem, recently Jio, they have collaborated with Polygon, which is one of the top leading blockchain in India, and they are working on creating a solution on a browser section. So Jio have collaborated with Polygon in India, which is a big thing for people who are desperate to want to grow this industry in India. Mahindra have got a separate you can say a department who only works and does their research in the blockchain sector right now. So in India also, all the top corporates like Reliance, Mahindra, Tata as well, all these people are already, they have started investing in this technology. They have started working on solutions which can help them grow their business as well, and by adopting this technology to create more transparency that blockchain always does. So if we talk about top giants in the world, as you named, very rightly you named Tesla. So Elon Musk right now, and they are opening an institute in Dubai, investing $1 billion just to do the research development work on blockchain, on AI, on all the upcoming technologies which all these top people are working on. Let it be Facebook, let it be Google, all the top tech giants. They are right now very aggressive to make sure that they become early adopters and they create solutions around this space so that people can start adopting and accepting this technology easily.
So we can say that crypto is emerging as a new hero in the market.
Absolutely, it is. And see, in any of the industries, when we say it is at the initial stage, so it's been only 14 years, right? And people started to know about cryptocurrency around 5-7 years back. In India especially, people started to talk about cryptocurrency after demonetization,
yes.
right? So when we talk about any new industry, which first of all was not supported by the government, and now the governments have started supporting it, the retail investor, the people, the common man, they wait for the government approval to participate in any of the changes, right? So this is happening right now. In India, when we were working at the very, very early stage, people were like, cryptocurrency is banned in India. If you work in cryptocurrency, you can get a jail. There were different kind of stories being floated to scare the people out from this market. But still, now governments understand that they cannot shut this market because it's decentralized market. So they started creating compliances infrastructure. They started putting in taxes on it. Right now, India have already imposed 30% tax on the profits, right? So cryptocurrency is absolutely legal. You just have to pay your taxes on the profits that you're making. That's it.
So at what stage the crypto is? Is it at its baby stage or what? Where it is?
I would say baby thoda bada ho gaya hai, but yes, it's still very early stage. I think the absolute maturity around this industry would take at least another 5 years.
What could be the extreme level?
In terms of...
like as we have said, it's very initial stage for crypto.
Yeah.
What could be its extreme stage?
See, I see cryptocurrency being utilized like a normal currency, like we're using INR, dollar, euro, pound, all the different currencies. So I see cryptocurrency being utilized as a normal currency, which have already started in many of the countries. Like, we get opportunity to be in Dubai a lot because we have our business there as well. So in Dubai, you can make transactions directly into cryptocurrency. You can buy anything. You can buy property, you can buy a car, you can buy gold, you can buy coffee, food. You can make all the payment through cryptocurrency in Dubai and in many of the European countries as well. So already this trend have started. But yes, as the investor or the people who are using these technologies, once they start feeling more secure around using such kind of new technology, they would start accepting it. Now, if we talk about Paytm as well, Paytm came into the market in 2010, 2011, but people were not using it. They started using it after demonetization. Even still, it took them time to understand that if my funds will be secure, if I accept payment in Paytm or I make payment through Paytm, right? So that things, it is going to take time with crypto as well. But I think in next 5 years, we would see each and everybody having a cryptocurrency wallet in their phone. And we as a company, we are working on a solution. We have created a product by the name of Cryp, right? Which would work similar like crypto Paytm. So you can make cryptocurrency payment. You can have cryptocurrency in our wallet, and you can scan any UPI QR code, and the payment would deduct in crypto, and the person will receive the payment in INR. So this is a product that we have already created. We are just waiting for some compliance clarities. We have already applied for NBFC. So once we have that, we are going to launch this product for the audience in India, and this particular product is going to change the trust that right now people have in market and the complication of a crypto user to get it converted on the exchange and then take that money in the bank account and then use that money. Our application will give them access to just do a one click. Your crypto will be turned into INR and you can use your INR like a regular payment that you do through Paytm, Google Pay, Phone Pay, whatever.
Like you said, you have a company called Crypque.
Yeah.
How's the company using the practices to help people get trained for all the activities that are being processed in the crypto?
Yeah, so as I said, no, we do a lot of events, we do a lot of training events, we do a lot of virtual events as well. So on an average, if we talk about currently in a month, we have an audience of over 15 to 20,000 people who come on our platform, who get to understand about the product that we are working on, who get to understand about the industry. We train them how the wallets works, how exchanges work, how you have to keep your funds secure in cryptocurrency as well, how you can safeguard yourself from the scams which are happening in the name of cryptocurrency in the market. So that's what our focus has been, and I think that's why people they've started believing in the products that we are working on, and we are also working on a product which would act as a cryptocurrency mutual fund.
Okay.
Right. In a mutual fund, there are multiple stocks. Right. They have some grow a lot, some grow less, some go to the loss. But on an average, you get a good profit in a mutual fund. Right. So similar, we are working on to create a product. Already the application is ready, but again, still the few compliances hurdles we are facing. But I'm sure in the next 3 to 6 months, we'll have that product as well ready for people. So let's say you plan that I want to invest 1 lakh rupees in cryptocurrency space, but you don't know which coin to buy, when to sell. So our team is going to help you, explain the market and create some sort of funds for you that you can participate in this particular fund, and this fund can give you a growth up to 30%, 40%, 50%.
And how we can contact you?
So once the product is ready, we'll be out in the market at a very big scale, and I think that is going to happen in the next 3 to 6 months.
How's crypto process going to be a developing change in the other industries like healthcare industry and clients? There are a lot of industries, as you know. Yes. How can crypto be a development or a change in the market?
So, see, when we talk about blockchain as a technology, so blockchain, as I said, it gives you transparency to the data, which cannot be edited, which cannot be, it's not mutable. So that is why when we talk about healthcare industry, so we've seen a lot of news coming out in the market that there are many, fake medicine out there in the market, right? So also when we talk about supply chain management, so blockchain have already, many projects have already started incorporating blockchain in the supply chain management as well. So when we talk about blockchain, the data that is going to be stored on blockchain, it cannot be changed, it cannot be muted. So that gives transparency to a user. Let's say if there is X company who's manufacturing a medicine, right? So there are multiple fake medicines out there with the same name in the market as well. So if they are using blockchain technology, they can give you a proper track of when the medicine was built, on what day. You can track that on the blockchain. You can track the shipment. You can track on what day it went on the shelf, right? Till what time you can consume it. So the blockchain technology is going to give more transparency to the users, who are going to use any of the services of the companies which are going to share their data on the blockchain. So it is giving a huge transparency. It is giving huge trust to the end user that I am buying the right product, I am purchasing the right product, and it is giving to the manufacturer or the companies who are working, because there are big corporations and there are many processes which are involved in the processes. So blockchain gives a clear vision to the corporations as well, that the whatever processes we have created in our ecosystem, they are being followed openly and transparently, and the track can be kept on the blockchain for that particular organization.
So you adopted crypto even before it was popular. Yeah. What were your interests that dragged you into this, and what experiences you have?
So yeah, my story started in 2013 end. Okay. In 2014 beginning, I had a friend in UK. So he told me about, do you know what is Bitcoin? And I was like, no, I don't know what is Bitcoin. He said it's a virtual currency. Currently at that time, one Bitcoin was around $190. That's my first purchase of Bitcoin, when it was $190. And I was very shocked to know that I don't know about Bitcoin. I haven't heard this name as a currency, and this currency is even expensive than normal dollar, normal euro, normal pound, right? Any of the other currencies which are available in the market. So I started learning about it. I started researching on it. So that friend, he just connected with me online. He said, okay, you create a wallet, I'll send you something. So I downloaded a Bitcoin wallet. I accepted a transaction from him and started learning about how it works, what are the basics, what are the fundamentals. There were not much data available or much courses available at that time when I started. So whatever content I could get from online, through YouTube, through Google, through whatever, so I started doing that. And then I did few courses online to know more about it. Then I started my own Bitcoin mining in Dehradun. At that time, it was one of the biggest.
The year 2020.
2016.
Okay.
Yeah, in 2016, I started my own Bitcoin mining setup. And then I started working as a consultant in the industry. I got an opportunity on multiple different stages to represent the industry in India as well and out of India as well. So, yeah, the idea was one thing which connected the most was, again, the industry was very new. And the decentralization, that was something which attracted me the most. Because to work in a decentralized market, when for an entrepreneur, it gives you more access to the opportunities, and you can get access to the global world. That's what attracted me most when I got into the industry.
Sir, I must say you have had an amazing journey.
Yeah.
You have always been an inspiration for the people. You were also awarded as a cryptocurrency influencer in 2022.
Yeah.
How does it feel to be appreciated by the people? And how can you express your people, your things and your feelings, the mix of emotions? Just let them know.
Sure. So, see, it's always you're happy to get appreciated whenever you work hard for anything. So yes, that was something which boosted me as a person, and I started working even harder to make this industry better for people, and at least especially for the youth who want to be part of it. I would always suggest that you should analyze your risks. You should understand the basic fundamental. Get your knowledge updated. Join any course, or join any community where you can learn more about it first, and start taking baby steps. Don't take too much risk, because there is nothing in the world where you can get rich overnight, right? So the few incidents have happened where people have made big money through meme coins, but the majority of the people have lost money through these meme coins, which are hyped up by many influencers in the market. So I suggest, if you want to participate, look at top 20, top 25, top 50 projects, learn about them, know about the future, what technology they are working on, what kind of use cases they are working on, and then start investing in this market.
Thank you so much, sir, for being here. And it was a wonderful conversation. We got to learn a lot of things about you and the processes of crypto. And we are looking forward for more conversations like these.
Okay.
And for more conversations like these, don't forget to follow the Startup Story. We'll be here next time. Thank you.